We live. Wait, let me see. Yes, we are live. I can see my beautiful picture on the Facebook already. Okay, hello everybody. Hi. 初一 again. Today is the first day of the lunar May 是吗？5月吗？
Yeah, 对，
5月初一 right? 5月初一 Hello everybody. Hi, I'm Joel, Daddy Property Chef. And as usual, it's not my long-term guest already. It's actually my partner in crime, Master Jason Chan, from Geomancy Culture, 万言 Fengshui Consultancy. Yes. Okay, so today we are going to talk about 为什么我的 banner 不见去好奇怪 Where am I Where am I banner It's weird 为什么我 banner 会突然间不进去 That's weird 哦 OK 看到了吓死我OK 把那个 color 有点不是很美哦改一下等 OK 了好了就这个了 Okay, hello everybody. Hi. So today, again, nowadays, Facebook don't push our post anymore. So if you can, right, if you are watching this, please tell us to like and share. Then at the same time, Jason and I will be sharing this onto our Facebook page and group. Wait, let me do this. Let me share this to my Facebook group. SG Property Guide first. Give me a sec. Okay, why not? We Jason, you know today, right? We are going to talk about Mo Kio and Bishan, right?
Yeah, Mo Kio Bishan, very hot area. A lot of people love to see houses there.
Nowadays everybody likes to talk about Bishan HDB 1 point something million, then Mo Kio, the new condo, the en bloc exercise. Well, tonight obviously we're going to talk about that as well. So tonight, why not we let Jason start by sharing what are the feng shui tips as well as what to look out for the future based on feng shui on District 20. Okay, then for myself later, I'll share something I recently learned about how to differentiate between the different districts. You all know, right? The districts are all very, very confusing, right? Don't worry. Tonight, I'll be sharing a few tips that I've learned about this with you all, how to differentiate which so-called district you are in. And I tell you, after I share with you, right, 哇，你一定是在那边摇头了。Okay, that's one thing. And secondly, I will also be talking to you all a bit. This is extra for tonight. Is I'll be sharing a little bit about everybody know, right? Based on housing, the most scary thing now is the interest rates, right? So I'll share a bit about that as well. So if you can do stay with us tonight, I guarantee you it'll be a very, very interesting night. Okay, and especially if you are concerned about whether HDB will really start to full force on block, okay, the SIRS program, and secondly, the Angmo residences in Ang Mo Kio. Wow, weird. Ang Mo Kio, Ang Mo residences. Okay, anyway, let Jason start the show tonight.
Yeah, hello everybody. Yeah, so my part is feng shui. So Joel, can I have the slides? Yeah, thank you very much. So today we talk about Bishan and Ang Mo Kio. A lot of people love this area because one thing is quite centralized. Second is Bishan used to be a cemetery, so a lot of people thinking by staying on cemetery land, it's good feng shui. So I explain a bit more at the when I talk about the tips. So let us explore Bishan and Ang Mo Kio. So Bishan and Ang Mo Kio, right, actually is located in the outskirts of this Meritri Reservoir. So if you take a look at the Singapore map, they're actually quite centralized. So it's near the center of Singapore. For Ang Mo Kio, it's a bit more hilly and green as compared to Bishan. Bishan, we have the Bishan, the Kallang River. And if you notice also the landform between Ang Mo Kio and Bishan also a bit different. You will see Ang Mo Kio a bit more hilly, and Bishan will be a much more flatter land. So because of the nature of this Bishan's formation, right, in the past is very suitable for land barrier because they need to have the logistic, and then also for feng shui wise, right, we like to see pleasant landforms. So actually, Bishan actually has a better landform than this Ang Mo Kio. Yeah, but actually they both share. They are actually side by side with each other. So one thing interesting to note, if you see the Singapore map, right, you notice the source of Kallang River, right, comes from Macritchie Reservoir. So they will link all the way. If you ever one day follow the river, you can actually see it eventually lead into Marina Barrage. Yeah, it's a lot of people don't know that Kallang River actually is from Macritchie. You run through Bishan Park, and then end up in this Marina Barrage.
I actually didn't know that they were linked.
Yeah, because
Until I heard from
so
you and
far.
I started reading the master plan.
So another interesting fact about Marina Barrage, right? Because it link from the center of Singapore links all the way to this Marina Barrage. So Marina Barrage, right, by its natural form, right, has a unique shape since back in the old days. So actually, this formation didn't change much, except they built this like a dam-like structure to control the flow of the water. So actually, it look like uterus. Yeah. So in feng shui, right, sometimes you see this landform, right, it reminds certain body parts or certain animal. So it has some meaning. So for this, right, it actually means fertility, which means growth. Yeah. So if you notice what is in Marina Barrage, it's also quite interesting. So we all know that the source of Marina Barrage comes from this Macritchie Reservoir. So a lot to say for this place. Then, like every week, I will emphasize and I talk about this Tai Chi and Ren, which is very easy to remember when we talk about feng shui. So when you look at this place, right, Tai, we talk about wealth. Qi, we talk about the energy, the connectivity. Ren, we talk about your neighbors, the people staying in the areas. So for Ang Mo Kio and Bishan, we through Tai Chi and Ren, we will just talk together as a whole. Yeah. So we talk about this wealth, right? If you notice, Bishan and Ang Mo Kio has pockets of these light industrial areas. Yeah. Then also they have a shopping center where we have been there for many years, Junction 8 and another Ang Mo Kio hub. Yeah, and then proximity from Bishan Ang Mo Kio is very near to town. So people commute to work, go there to make a living and things like that. So it's very convenient. So next we talk about the qi, which is talk about the energy, the connectivity of the place. So we all know, right, this Bishan Ang Mo Kio, CTE, PIE, right, very convenient to town, to airport. And then the latest project is the North-South Corridor. So you can imagine this flow of traffic, which actually the qi that brings you from home to work and work back to home is much more vibrant. And next time also probably shorter traveling time. And then MRT station, the North South line, the Circle line, and then I don't know what's this the new MRT line, the brown color one. I think there's a Mayflower station. Yeah. The one don't know called what line.
我
Already
来了，我
lost
来
that.
了，Thomson East Coast Line
Oh, Thompson East Coast Line. So
啊
you,
，Go East Coast Line。
yeah. So from Thompson area, right? Again, it will bring you to East Coast, another water area. Yeah. So and then Bishan and Ang Mo Kio, we all know the center has this bus terminal, so convenient to bring people around Singapore. Then the people of Bishan and Ang Mo Kio, right, are pretty similar except for the HDB area. You notice the HDB in Bishan are usually bigger, and and versus the one in Ang Mo Kio, smaller, and they are much more older than those that in Bishan lah. So the quality of maybe those working class will be a bit different lah, between the Bishan and Ang Mo Kio. Yeah, but both have landed, and you notice their landed is situated actually just next outside MacRitchie. There are condos, and then they also have schools from primary school to tertiary lah. So the talking about land size, right? Ang Mo Kio has a bigger land size than Bishan lah. Yeah, so next thing also to share a case study. Maybe Joel also can join us on this also. So this case study is actually these 4 blocks of Ang Mo Kio that need to serve the
Yes.
third program.
Yep.
We'll be guessing what will be there lah. It cannot be a HDB tear down a HDB, build a new HDB, right? So
I don't dare to confirm lah. As I mentioned, property agents are not feng shui. I think even feng shui master cannot confirm, right? But
yeah, it's not guaranteed. We just study the landform and then maybe we can see
based
certain.
on how the government has been developing the country, is almost common sense already. It's common
Yeah.
sense.
So these areas, right, very near the cross junction. If you actually follow our previous talk, right, we talk about Geylang along cross junction, right. That means cross junction actually promote this flow of people into the area lah. So if there's a cross junction, right, highly likely, right, the way I see it, maybe shopping center, yeah, because in Ang Mo Kio also we know no much shopping center there.
Okay, so for me, right, I also have my thoughts on this area. In fact, I have a small story to tell later, but
Mhm.
I'll share one thing with you all. I do agree with what Jason is saying, because later I'll share with you on the master plan, right? Where exactly is this area? Okay, and another thing is something very interesting happened in that area. So what we have been hearing, I won't say noise, we've been hearing the news whereby the owners complaining lah, I got on block, I cannot buy or cannot buy. Okay, this is actually up to every individual family. I'll share a bit of my own insights on that, but I promise you all one thing, right? You stay on later part. I'll share with you something that is very, very interesting in that area, in this unblocked area, that I can tell you. This is just the beginning. These 4 blocks being unblocked is just the beginning. Okay? So, yes. Yeah, Jason, sorry, cut you off.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Last but not least, talk about feng shui tips. So, in order to understand what is good feng shui, bad feng shui, whether a barrier ground is good feng shui or not, you need to understand the mindset of our ancestors, those who come from China all the way to Singapore to lay their grounds. So, lay their grounds means they're going to live here and then they're going to die here. So, obviously, they're going to bring someone, their advisor from China, all the way to Singapore to help them to establish the roots in Singapore. So this on the left hand side is actually a photo taken in this by this British Royal Air Force, 1958. Yeah,
Okay.
actually you can see the landform. Actually, it's very beautiful, very round, very gentle. Yeah, so this is Bishan of the past. Then beside it, on the right hand side, it's actually a motorist. Last time they draw the routes they going to take. So all this you can find. This picture is actually in courtesy of it's Big Sun Ting. So both the sources are very reliable. So
Okay.
do not misunderstand by thinking that all burial ground is Wang Di or prosperous land.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so Singapore in the past has a lot of burial lands. So Bishan, this there are lots of pockets around. But uh,
Okay,
only
Jason,
the
so can I ask you one question? Can I ask you one
mm,
question? So, which means to say, right, those very, very old burial grounds, right? Okay, based on what you have mentioned to us, so all those very, very old burial grounds, they are in fact by the immigrants, the immigrants, then that means the China, maybe the China officials or the rich Chinese that came, because feng shui it most likely, I mean, feng shui is definitely a Chinese culture, right? I mean, it maybe for the Westerners, other countries, they have their own sort of natural science lah. But for us, feng shui definitely came from China. So, which means to say the burial grounds are grounds decided by the rich Chinese previously, right? They look for, they look to the principles of feng shui, but
Yes.
the feng shui lands that were zoned by our government 就没有看风水了 right?
You can say that. You can say that. Yeah. Yeah. Because if you take a look at nowadays the prevalent like Lim Chu Kang,
Yes.
there's Mandai, yeah, are places where they push it right to the outskirts. And I mean, the government has been try and make it a very pleasant environment. And you see the surrounding are what army camps or forested areas,
Correct,
not yet
correct.
zoned for development. So obviously, based on this, not based on feng shui. And
I
also
see.
now the land barrier, right? There are some limitation. You cannot. It's not
Restrictions,
your land forever. Probably like 15,
correct.
30 years. You have to
30
exceed
years, I
your.
think, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I think it's 30. Yeah. I can't remember 15 or 30, but if you remember 30, I think it's 30.
Yep.
So imagine 30 years.
Mm.
You need to assume your ancestors or your grandparents. Where is the feng shui?
Yes.
Yeah, so actually you can if you relate this model and you see Singapore because of this, right, Singapore, the way Singapore has progressed is different now. Same like you stay landed, now you shift into HDB or apartments. Last time people
Mm.
get to enjoy the land forever, and now your descendants don't.
Yep.
So the way you accumulate wealth has to change 了。不能一代传一代。现在一代传，然后 interest rate, the value of money has shrink so
Correct.
much.
Correct.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay, so this is what Jason has shared with us on the feng shui perspective. Okay, so we actually have some comments. Lee Kwan mentioned that I know south of Singapore has potential. This one, Jason has also said many times. Then based on master plan, we also shared with you before. Okay, but something else Lee Kwan said. Bishan and Ang Mo Kio are becoming old estates. Yes.
Yes.
You see,
Yeah.
this is one thing. This is one thing. Bishan and Ang Mo Kio, right? They have they are one of the older these towns in Singapore. They are both one of the oldest town in Singapore. In fact, a lot of houses in Ang Mo Kio, right, same age as me. I was born in 1979. You see, a lot of houses is in Ang Mo Kio is built in the 1970s. And one thing, because of that, right, the designs are older. We even have those 3-room flats whereby they only have one toilet and one bathroom. Okay, so tonight I will share with you some of the things. Okay.
Maybe I add on something lah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, actually between Ang Mo Kio and Bishan, right? Ang Mo Kio is you can see the building is really old, but Bishan I think is still not too bad lah.
Yes,
And
correct.
if you notice also, this is also speculation. I mean, for feng shui, and we have to look at the bigger environment. So when we see Ang Mo Kio is who is the political party and who is the one that the main figure. So I'm sure this uh, whatever plan they have in the future, right, will tie in with the so-called our government. So
Yes.
I'm not surprised also. I mean, we all know who is the next upcoming PM law. So I'm sure there's some reshuffling.
Choa Chu Kang.
So someone stepping down and someone going up, right? Then that person may take over his base.
I don't think so, leh.
I mean
I don't think so, leh.
maybe because by taking
He,
over his place, he will need to revamp the place also.
I mean, yeah
So
lah, but I
things
mean,
have changed.
honestly speaking, I don't think so, leh. You know why I say this or not?
Hmm.
Then by right, our present PM should go to Tanjong Pagar, what?
Hmm?
He never go, right? He never go
Yeah, he
Tanjong
never
Pagar, he never
go.
go East Coast, ma.
Yeah.
But I want y'all to notice one thing, ah. I really got this thing I want y'all to notice, ah. Y'all realize or not, ah? Those, okay lah, directly say lah. 我不懂是不是 coincident 啊 but when the prime minister the prime minister in power, right, is in charge of certain district, certain GRC, right? They're always GRC on, correct? I've never seen the prime minister in Singapore. Definitely GRC on. So that GRC 你可以看到 actually 它的 growth 是最慢的。I'm sorry to say this 其实那个 growth 很慢的可是once 他一 step down 哇，你看啪来哦。I quote example, Tanjong Pagar. When PM Lee was of course the senior PM Lee I mean again I'm saying I just find it funny I'm not saying that there's any conspiracy theory I'm just saying that it's funny Tanjong Pagar actually the commercial the private buildings, right, quite fast. Land sales okay because one thing is also near to town lah. Let's be frank lah. But you realize the HDB, right, nothing much, you know. Yeah lah, people were happy lah, but nothing much. But once PM Lee came down to PM go, right, is it pop HIP lah, revamping lah. Maybe it's just nice reaching that time lah. I don't know lah, but it's really like the moment he stepped down he's no longer in power, right? 哇，一直来哦。
Yeah,
Then the next one.
So think about Mo Kio.
Mr. Go, right? Mr. Go East Coast, what? Correct. East Coast plan. So during when he was in power, also not much. But when he stepped down, East Coast now, you see, MRT come already. MRT come already. Then Ang Mo Kio City Fringe, I also don't understand why he's one of the oldest estate, you know, because I majored in Ang Mo Kio for quite a while. So I can tell you it's a bit sad, you know why I say this because a lot of old folks down there, because from the first generation they own the flats for almost 30-40 years all the way down, you know. Then they in the end by the time when they have no concept of upgrading houses one. 买一间屋子at that point of time 已经要他们劳命了嘞。They spend every single cent on the house already, you know. So they look forward to living in the house for the rest of their life one. They are not like our generation. Our generation is I live in 3 room, I want to upgrade to 4 room, 5 room, stay condo, stay landed. No, their generation is not there. So that's why you see a lot of old folks in Ang Mo Kio itself. But you realize one thing, funny for many years Ang Mo Kio not much on block, not much changes Then suddenly do you know that HIP for Ang Mo Kio itself started more than 10 years ago? Flats reaching about 30 years they start to do HIP already, you know. Home improvement plan. To the extent a lot of houses just finish only. Now I share with you okay, today 不按常理出牌啦，我想到什么我讲什么啦So we are talking about the area that Jason was speaking of just now. Okay, let me blow up the map. 就这么大而已so sad. Okay, so Jason mentioned this part just now. These are the 4 blocks that are being on block Ang Mo Kio Central flyover this side Then you all realize one thing just now Jason, you mentioned that it's near to a junction, right? Correct.
Yes.
So it's near to the boundary you see Ang Mo Kio Avenue 3 is near to the boundary of this of course these are the landeds, okay, Serangoon landeds. Then these are these are the community service units Then over here is this industry park. You all know this industry park, right?
Joel, you're on mute.
Okay, thanks for reminding me. So you all see the color zone right is actually different, you know. The color zone is actually different, you know. So you all must understand one thing, changes is definitely coming to this whole area based on the master plan. Then I show you all something even more funny. I show you all something even more funny. Just now I was mentioning the 4 blocks is not the beginning. Why? Why I'm so particular about this cluster? Because I myself sold one unit at block 560 before. Okay? A 3-room flat. Corridor 3-room flat. So what happened was you can see, right? The car park leads to 560 as well. But 560 isn't on block, you know. And you know what's the weirdest part? This whole area, right? We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks only, So what we have behind here? If I didn't remember wrongly, this used to be an old school or something. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, I thought I saw the map. It's a
Yeah,
school.
it's an old school. I forgotten.
Joel, you're on mute again.
Wow, jialat. My mic don't want not
I
working
think
with me.
the mic don't want to let you talk.
Don't want to let me tell the
Tell the
truth.
secret. Yeah.
You see, this school is
Joel, you're on mute.
wait, let me change my mic.
Yeah, because I also saw the 4 blocks, right? The way they do is also I
Weird,
think
right?
quite regular. Yeah, very weird. It's like L. Instead of getting like L shape, right? They do a rectangle. So I think
Jason, you can hear me now?
loud and clear.
Okay, good. You know what's the best part? No? You all see, this whole cluster is one piece together, you know. You realize or not? This is how it works. This whole piece is one piece by itself. Okay? Then this is a dysfunctional school. I think this one or Chaoyang is still there, but this one no longer have any school already, you know. And you all know what's the weirdest part now? Okay, I share one thing with you. A lot of you may not realize this. Usually, right, change of use of land, if it's on block land, right? If it's on block land, usually, change of use of the land, right, will not happen immediately, you know. That means the government will not unblock you and then tell you, hey, sorry, we're going to change the use. No, they will not. Usually, this will only happen. This will only happen after the unblock exercise has been completed. This will only happen. Hey, hello, Veron. Wow, Veron, help us to like and share. Thank you so much, sis. Okay. So, this is one thing. This is one thing. Please realize. If this is one whole piece of land, this school is empty. These 2 blocks are not on block. You tell me why so funny. You tell me why is it so funny. I don't know lah. Maybe. I mean, maybe Jason and I are thinking too much. Maybe this area is not going to be a shopping mall. Maybe it's not even going to be a private condo. Okay, maybe. But what are the odds? What are the odds? And I share one thing with you based on the MRT. Okay, this is the new MRT line. So that area, right? That area itself is somewhere over here. Okay, between over here, Mo Kio and Travis Stock. And I tell you one thing based on the master plan, right? Based on the master plan, that's my master plan. Yeah, based on the master plan, you have a look for Mo Kio, right? Down here got MRT. Then this one is the next one is Serangoon North. Travis Stock is somewhere around here. So there's going to be one MRT station down here. Okay, just so near to this cluster. You know what I'm thinking now? Just now Jason was saying shopping mall, right? What do you think are the odds? They dig underground, linked to this underground MRT station. That means they lead to this underground MRT station with an exit over here. Then build one more over here. What do you think are the odds? You guys think about it, okay? But anyway, I am speculating. Okay, I'm speculating. I'm not confirming this. I cannot confirm. I'm not in the government. But trust me, those who are staying here, right? First and foremost, if you sell, okay, now I talk a bit about the news. Okay, the news of this. So a lot of the owners, right? A lot of the owners, they don't know. Of course, the older folks they have been staying there, right? Some of them were saying, "Wow, 4-room flat, I on block already. Then I don't know whether to. I cannot buy back a 4-room flat." I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just asking this question. Just a penny for a thought. If this house only two old folks staying, do the old folks need to move on to another 4-room flat? I don't know. You all have to decide for yourself. I don't know. Okay? Because we know the newer houses are all going to be smaller. If the whole house, there's only two old folks, right? There's only two old folks, do they need to shift from a 4-room flat to a 4-room flat? I don't know. Okay? This is question number one. My question number two is if this house is not just with the two old folks staying inside, right? That means there are other people staying inside the house, like their children. Then my question is this: there is now an opportunity to do a 30 over years top up to a new house. The children stay free. I don't understand. Okay, 家家有本难念的经 I don't want to comment too much on that. But of course, there are other alternatives. I can tell you all one thing. Places like Woodlands, Bishan, Woodlands, Yishun have been breaking record prices for HDB. So my question to you now is this. If today you are guaranteed an opportunity to buy a brand new 99 years BTO, you're guaranteed an opportunity to buy a 99 years BTO, would you pay higher price or not? I mean, people are paying ridiculous resale price already. Correct. They are paying ridiculous resale price already. No, Veron, the on block is for 4-room, 3-room and 4-room. Down there is 3-room and 4-room. So a lot of them are 4-room. Then they say that, oh, my 4-room being on block, then I need to move on to another 4-room. Is it? But whose family is in a space equivalent to a 5-room flat after having combined two adjoining 3-room units. This one I don't know. This type of case I really don't know already. This is considered jumbo. 2 3-room combined together is considered jumbo already. Correct. So how the government will compensate you, I don't know. But for me is, I think 如果你买的是2间，应该by right是 is it? Or they allow you to buy a bigger unit. This one they have to go and check. Because I don't work in HDB. I mean downgrade. I mean, Veron, honestly, Veron is also a property agent. So one of my dear friend, in fact, last time we actually sold a house, a HDB flat without viewing during the COVID period. But that is a story for another time. I will only say this thing. I'm not in this line for like forever, but I've been in this line for around 14 years already. And I know one thing: if it is really hardship case, right, government will consider any form of appeal. If it is really hardship case, okay, I emphasize again, hardship case. Those who want to know what is hardship case, right, you PM me. Okay, you PM me. I don't want to talk about the whole cow and moose story until the whole night. We cannot finish. Okay, hardship cases, government you will usually consider. Okay, for those who want to know, you PM me. Okay, so in this scenario, right, I will say, honestly speaking, for those who are being on block, right, we hear the story of those who do not want to be on block. But how about the rest? How about the rest? How about the rest of people who feel that, hey, wow, I struck the lottery, you know? So this is the thing. This is the thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You see, endorsed by my sister. HDB is case by case basis one. So it's hardship case. Okay. If it's really genuine hardship case, right, government will also try to help you. Okay. I am not PAP supporter. I'm not saying that I never for PAP, but I'm when it comes to work, I don't take sides. I talk logically. So those who know me. Okay. So for HDB wise, I will say for this Ang Mo Kio area, right, a lot of interesting things. A lot of interesting things. Okay, Jason, now we cut channel a bit because recently I learned another new thing. So you all know, right? This is the list of the so for URA, this is what is found on URA website. Okay, URA website. You can see under URA. So URA actually cuts the district following the postal code. You can see the source is from SingPost. So we have a look at our district today. Is 56 and 57, which means postal codes that start with the first two digit 56 and 57, right, will be under district 20. So now just now I found one very interesting. So obviously Ang Mo Kio is 5657, right? Correct. Ang Mo Kio 5657 So this is Yio Chu Kang Road already. Where I don't know where was the too far off already. Wait Oh yeah. Where's the project? Yes. Okay. So I share one thing with you. Seletar Gardens, right? This whole area, you see, this is one big piece of land by itself, you know? One big piece of land. So the postal code is 80 already. Okay, we have a look at 80. 80 is where? Seletar, district 28, right? But you all see this, Flora Vista. What's the postal code? Funny, right? Then how come what's good? 开到这么大？what the? Okay, then never mind. This is another project called Flora View. Just beside it only, you know. This is 80. This is 28. You see, two projects side by side. One is district 20. One is district 28. You know. So my advice to you all is sometimes don't be too confused. Don't be too confused by the district. Okay, don't be too confused by the district. I tell you, the district is going to kill everybody. You know, if you blindly follow it. So don't be too confused by the district. Okay, don't be too confused by the district. Then another thing I show you. You see 57, right? You see, interestingly, after the highway, in West Lake Avenue side, is still 57. So which means to say this is still part of District 21. Sorry, 20, District 20. Then Mount Alvernia side is still part of it, you know. Across the road is not already. Then how about Mayflower side? Brother, all these. You see? Same land parcel. It's exactly the same land parcel, but in the end, just side by side only, we have two different districts, you know. So don't get yourself confused. Sometimes it's very near already, right? Honestly speaking, side by side already, the district, all this will not affect your price so much. But whether it's near the MRT or not will affect. That one is important. Okay, so let's come and look at our northeast. Okay, interestingly, Ang Mo Kio Lentor side, right, is considered northeast. I don't know why. Part of Ang Mo Kio is not the whole of Ang Mo Kio. Part of Ang Mo Kio is considered northeast, you know. Okay, so Cross Island Line, Sometimes I hate the MRT line. Cross Island Line, short form is CRL. R come from where? Because cross CR, then island So I can never understand. But with the new MRT, when MRT up, right, Mo Kio's accessibility will be greatly strengthened. Okay, we're gonna have Cross Island Line cutting through it. Now we are going to have Thompson East Coast Line cutting through it. So you ask me, Mo Kio good or not? Don't need to say one. Mo Kio is just going to get more and more accessible. So with a town that is getting more and more accessible, but a lot of houses are old, right? What do you think the government should do? They cannot unblock everybody, you know. So whatever they unblock will be okay. Let's think a bit about money. So those that they unblock, right, should have potential to do what? Make the country better or make more money? I don't know. I never say anything. So you all have to go and think about this yourself already. Those that they unblock, right, sure got opportunity on. Then we come back to the 4 units being unblocked again. Okay, 4 HDB units being unblocked again. Yes, hi. Hey, good night. Okay. Doctor go and sleep already. School day is like that. Okay, then next, I want to talk about, so Mo Kio and Bishan, right? Today, I will just tell you one thing. Bishan, we don't even need to say anything more already. Bishan, you buy anything over there, right? You buy anything over in Bishan, over the last 20 years, I think almost impossible to find somebody who lost money. Almost impossible. I'm not saying confirm, but almost impossible. So for Mo Kio, right? Mo Kio is an old estate, but with so many new things coming already, right? I think I don't need to say anything further. Then somehow Jason also mentioned one thing before, right? With the transportation accessibility increasing, increases the qi, right? You see, I also learned something from Jason one. It's not just I blindly down here talking about my master plan. I also learned from Jason. So with the accessibility increasing, you see, it's not, Mo Kio is a big town, but it's not as big as some of those that we have seen, right? There's going to be 4 MRT stations, 5 MRT stations. You know, last time I talked about my Woodlands, I'm very proud one. Wow, got MRT. Now you see, Mo Kio also 5 MRT. And Mo Kio is nearer to town. Correct? So this is one thing. And this is one whole district itself. Okay? This is one whole district. But take note, Bishan is not northeast. Bishan is considered, say, central area already. Okay, take note of this. Okay, so with that, Mo Kio, Bishan, don't need to say one. If you are asking me for my tip, right? Okay, for the HDB, HDB rental, nothing to say one. The rental down there confirmed will just keep going up. Okay? But if you are talking about buying the resale flats, right, I will tell you one thing. Don't go and buy thinking that they will be on block, you know. That is, sorry to say this, just buy low tree mindset. Okay? If you go and buy Mo Kio now thinking that you on block, it's a bit like what, you know. You are buying Bitcoin when you reach 60,000 already, you know. I got 3 words for you only, 神经病. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Even no matter how experienced we are, we dare not tell people HDB will be on block, because HDB on block is because government has their own idea. They don't unblock you because they are old. Please take note. HDB now they don't unblock you because they are old. If you are old, they unblock you because they have their own plans. Do take note. And I show you already. Again, I show you one last time. For the HDB units. That's my traffic stop. The MRT station is going to be over here. Okay? To build a tunnel over, I think should not be that hard. Because I personally know that Mo Kio, right, there is a lot of underground tunnels, right, that lead over to this side. Okay, this side of Mo Kio. So you tell me to just have an entrance. I'm speculating. Again, I'm speculating. Please don't quote me. There should be no issue. So if government can allow a tunnel to be dig to the new MRT station, right? Then I tell you one thing. This area confirm cannot build commercial already. Right? This area, we don't know yet. But we don't know when the list will be finally up. Okay? It will be up, but we don't know when it finally will be up. So you tell me, what is it? And this side should be under JTC as well. But this side, confirm under HDB, confirm under government. Land under SLA, under URA. Simple, right? Wow, I can tell you, if these two are tear down, right, and this school is taken away, wow, Jason, you can see how many condo down here. I see at least 4.
Yeah, I do agree with you. Actually, also, if you come back to think about the fundamental, what's the MRT for? Who is it for? Yeah, because Serangoon Gardens, right, they drive. I mean, to be frank, then the HDB people or the condo people or the workers will need the train station.
Let me see. Travis Stop MRT station. When will we start? Travis, well, according to them, is in the next will serve by 5 MRT line by 2035. So I start to unblock now. I clear the land in 4 years' time. Then I wait for another 2 years. I leave it empty for another 2 years. Then when is the next master plan? The next master plan is 2024. Then followed by the next one 2029. Gamma 2029. 2029, I rezone the area. Then I sell the empty land to developer. Gamma. Correct what? But okay, again, I'm speculating. Next, I want to talk about Angmo residences. Whole world is talking about it now. As a former project IC, I think I should also share some insights on it. Okay, let's have a look at Angmo residences. Angmo residences. Exact location. Okay. Wow, MRT not too far away. This is Mayflower. Mayflower MRT. Okay, Mayflower MRT not too far away. Bright Hill too far. Okay. So
you can see the Galang River.
Yeah, Galang River. Yes, bro. Yeah, Galang River. Okay. Landed HDB private. Okay. So I'm going to share a story with you. When I was a young project IC, I got to learn about this project. I don't know why you all heard about it before. Jason, you heard about this project before?
Yeah, I heard.
I believe you have brought you have customer who bought there before, right?
Yes.
Okay, now the current resale price is around this. Okay, 1,000. Average is about 1,006. Okay, the highest he has reached is 1,1819. Okay, I'll go through the in-depth later. This is on Mo Kio Avenue 2. Mo Kio Avenue 2. The land was 9 years ago. Okay, 9 years ago. District 20 Mo Kio. I'm gonna show you how much this piece of land was bought for. Panorama, right? This is the land price. This is the estimated break even. So today I'm gonna share this story with you. Developer not bad. Wheelock Place. I believe a lot of people know. Okay, Wheelock. I'm gonna share this story with you. A lot of agents love to tell you that developer bought the land at this price. Correct? Bought the land at this price. So they will not be selling. How can they be selling you at a loss? So understand. Estimated break even is this amount. this amount 1302 this is based on what H prop said, not I say 1,003 to break even. So how much do you think developers should sell for? Based on a 20% profit, right? They should sell at 1,560, right? Now I'm going to show you all the price of Panorama. This is based on. Now I'm going to show you, right, the price of Panorama based on per square foot. Since everybody loves to talk about per square foot, right? Developer cannot sell. They cannot sell based on price, right? Sell at a loss, right? I'm going to show you. This is the second page. We go to the first page. The lowest transacted unit was in 2017. This land bid was in 2013, you know. 4 years after developer bid the land, I guarantee you, developers launched the project much earlier. Why I say this? Because come I show you what the earliest date. Okay, so this is the pre-sale. You all notice one thing or not? Not a lot of units sold, you know. Actually, not a lot of units were sold during the launch. And you can see the per square foot. Someone says sub-sale unit. Did I see wrongly or not? I'm a bit concerned. Yeah, sub-sale unit. You all can see. They bought the land 2013. They only started sales in 2017. And you can see the sales is pathetic. Stretch until from June, stretch until all the way so long later, 2018, you know. They couldn't sell. And look at the pricing they were selling. This is a one bedder. One bedder, we don't talk about it. Or one bedder usually per square foot higher. But you can have a look. All the units. Were the developer making profit? They weren't. Oh, except for the smaller units, they can sell at higher per square foot, right? The larger units, okay, they can't even hit $150 per square foot profit, you know. This one, 200, okay, about 1,500, all the way until 2019. Okay, so at today, finally it hit 1,819. Why? Is it because, okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the highest per square foot sold and see for ourselves if it is the. Oh, I think I clicked to page 2, page 3 already. Yeah, we always need to. Okay, 1,819 sold this year. Oh, last month only. Sorry, this month only. High floor, 19th floor. For 1.8 million. 1.8 million. I will only say one thing. I admire this owner. Okay. So we come back to Ang Mo Kio Avenue 1. If today you tell me the break even is 1,008, right? Then I assume somehow now being a bull market, right? Developer should be selling at 2001 minimally. If maybe the super big unit they sell at 2,000, but I don't think any developer in the right frame of mind will do it. Some Ang Mo Kio so long don't have new launch already. Okay, some Ang Mo Kio so long don't have new launch already. I'm predicting they will launch at least 2001. And if I'm not wrong, right? If the response is fantastic, okay, I don't know. A lot of agents tell me it's fantastic. But if the results will speak for itself. There's only going to be two scenarios. First, buyers 不买账, which I don't think it will happen because now is market upturn. Now is a bull market, so-called bull market. And so long Ang Mo Kio don't have project already. This one I think should sell. So if it sells, then I tell you, you better watch out. If it will sell, right, there's a possibility highest transacted price can hit 2003 to 2004 per square foot. 2003 to 2004. If it is 2003 to 2004, right, I will tell you honestly, I don't think it's a great buy already. Okay? Based on this type of per square break even, right? And there is, in fact, I share one thing with you. I brought my clients to buy this project. Jason, you know what is Grandeur 8, right?
No, this one I not familiar. Sounds familiar.
I show you as Grandeur 8. Then you tell me, based on, so this is where the new Angmo residences is. I show you as Grandeur 8.
But I saw something interesting also. I think this developer is made out of a few companies.
Oh, the
Friends
Angmo
together.
residences.
Yeah.
Yeah lah, the land bid so high. Okay, bro, this is Grandeur 8.
Okay.
This is Ang Mo Kio MRT station.
Oh, in front of the big field one.
Is at the edge of Ang Mo Kio Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know which one already.
So
The
this
courts
location
down
good
there.
or not? This location not bad, right?
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, I show you Grandeur 8. Grandeur 8 land from 2002, 20 years ago. 20 years ago. But the location confirmed much better than Ang Mo, right? I think so. I'm going to show you what is the sales price now. Last transacted sales price per square foot, 1,002 plus. 1,002 plus, you know. For a 3-bedder is 1.5 million. Resale, level 10. Let's see the highest per square foot. Yeah, this is the highest per square foot now. Okay, this is the highest per square foot, 1,002 plus. You tell me Ang Mo Kio Central haven't even hit 1,003 PSF. You buy Ang Mo Kio Avenue 1 at 2003, 2004,你心脏很有力嘛。I'm not saying that it's a bad buy. Please don't be mistaken. I'm not saying that it's a bad buy. But I'm just telling you, 20 years, this 20 years old, 20 years old, it's not particularly old, it's 20 years old, it's not haven't even hit 1,003. So if you tell me Ang Mo residences, if you can hit above 2,005 PSF, right? I buy this, wait for 3 years, I cannot hit 1,005, 1,006, man. I dare to sell because on the other side of Ang Mo Kio, they are hitting 2005, 2006 already. So they bought 2005, 2006. 3 years later, they must sell 2008. I buy Ang Mo Kio Central, I sell 2006 过分 man. 不过分 right? Yeah, so this is the thing. Okay? So this is the thing. That's why I'm not saying that this is a bad buy, but ladies and gentlemen, please understand for me, I'm a very, very prudent agent. I already told you all many times, I only look out for 3 things: affordability, comfortability, and escapability. Today, I buy at 2005, how much I need to escape? 2008. Today, I buy this Ang Mo Kio right smack in the central. Right smack in the central. I buy below 1,003. I stay for 3 years or 5 years. I cannot sell 1,005, 1,006. Cannot. The amount is the same, you know. Maybe more, you know, the profit maybe. So don't say profit. The growth may be more in terms of the figure. You know why or not? Because this house is bigger. This 3-bedder almost 1,002. Your 3-bedder down there, I suspect, maybe just reaching 1,000. So same thing reaching about $200 per square foot growth, right? This one more. So I'm sharing with you all need to understand now, especially when the market is not stable. Don't buy because of your wants. You need to consider your needs. You really need to consider your needs. Okay? You need a big place to stay. You need a place to stay immediately, right? Resale, is it a better buy than new launch? But if you're buying those very big size new launches, right? To stay, then I tell you go ahead. Because you're gonna buy and stay for 20 years, right? 20 years down the road, you sure break even or make money, right? You know why not? Don't say make money. Sorry, I don't dare to say make money. I don't dare to say make money, but you'll be able to sell higher. Okay, you'll be able definitely be able to sell higher because of what? Inflation. Because of inflation. That's the only reason. Okay, so I hope everybody please be prudent in the purchase. But of course, honestly speaking, first launch after so many years very exciting one. Very, very exciting. Because the last new launch in the area was 5 years ago, 2017 one. Correct, 2017 one. So now this one should be. Actually, I don't know whether the figure is correct or not. For Grandeur, sorry, for Panorama. Sure, 2002. I remember it was earlier than that. Why they say 2017? But anyway, never mind. Already fully sold project. Why we need to think? Correct? Okay, so do your calculations. Please do your calculations. Okay, then last thing okay, tonight we have seen 今天玩了我很多话讲 sorry, but for your notice for District 20, we will not be doing an episode 2. Okay, one episode we cover everything already. Okay, tonight I just talk about one thing about interest rate. Everybody knows that interest rate now is going on the high side, right? Obviously, if you're buying a HDB flat, now you tell me you want fixed rate, I think you are crazy. From banks, I think you are crazy. Because now fixed rate from banks is above 2.6. HDB is still 2.6. Then might as well I go and take HDB loan. Okay, you go and take a HDB loan. I'm telling you now, go and take a HDB loan if you want something fixed. But if today you are telling me you want to take the risk, right? You want to take floating rate, right? Floating rate today at this current moment is 1.6 something. So a lot of people say whether we'll jump that 1%. I tell you, maybe it will jump more than 1%. Maybe will at a point of time you go above that. But you must understand one thing, how loan works. It must be very logical one. Okay, this is how I interpret the market. Because I've been through some cycle like this before in 2011, 2012. You see, today if the mortgage interest rate, right, is going high up, by right, it should be proportion to your savings interest rate, So bank is not offering you more interest to put your money inside the bank. Correct? What would most people do? They'll be taking out the cash. Especially people who buy private. HDB you cannot. Because HDB you cannot do gear up. That means you refinance at higher value. When the valuation go up, you cannot do that. But private can, So today I take the money inside my bank account. Interest rate 冇花嘛. I take the money inside my bank account. I go and throw inside the house. Correct? Because bank saving interest is not going up, but bank loan interest is going up. So doesn't make sense for me to keep money inside the bank, right? So I'll take the money, throw inside the house. When the interest rate go down, right, then I go and refinance. I take back my money. This is how the rich works, They leverage on money from the bank because they have money. But what most of us, the 90% of Singaporeans are doing is we leverage on the bank when we do have money. I myself included. Minor folks, right, so-called sitting on paper gain already, right? More than, I think I calculated, I think more than 30%. By 20 months only, more than 30%. Those who are interested to find out what I had a good buys, right? You all PM me also. Recently, I'm doing a studies on this. Okay, those of you who are interested to find out what are the good buys, that they're safer. Okay, I'm not the very daring type. I buy high risk, high gain one. I'm not the type. Okay, so if you are interested to buy something that is safe, then got potential one. You PM me. Not now. Now don't ask. Okay, so you see, this is the thing. Today, the interest rate can go up, and why did they tell you the interest rate go up? Because they follow what Fed rates, right? My question is this: do we really need to follow that rates? first and foremost, you have to consider this thing. And this is my own analysis only. Do we really need to follow their rates? Yes or no, you have to ask yourself this thing. Okay. Secondly, if banks follow their rates, the interest rate is too high. Really, everybody go and take out their cash, go and repay the house. Or they borrow lesser loan. Or they don't even buy at all. Don't buy. Don't buy no loan. Correct. Today, if you are so-called an upgrader, your HDB fully paid already, you still dare to go and buy private. I tell you, you don't dare one. When banks are telling you, wow, the interest rate can hit up to 4%, you dare to buy. You're so hero. I don't think so, right? So you see, this is the thing, when the buying slows down, 银行吃什么? What do the banks earn? Bank don't earn anything. Then how? So all the banks then don't come and tell me because bank invest their money, the forex. If you have any friends who are traders, right, they will tell you banks are now so conservative, They don't want you to make money. They only want you not to lose money. You go and ask any of your bank trader friends. This is how the banks are working now. So if even mortgage, they also cannot earn already. You tell me, what do our banks live on? 我不会. No loans, then no products to buy. Okay. Then another thing, those their saving investment products, right? All not making money. All growth stunted. The so-called guaranteed returns or projected returns all drop. Then you tell me, then banks 吃什么? Yeah, so this is just a penny for a thought. Okay, I said 5 minutes. I think I see already. Okay, so this is what I see on the interest market. Okay, so you have to go and think about it yourself. But please remember one thing: if you are taking bank loan, right, please, open up the bank letters. Before I go, before I end the night, I'm gonna tell you this real story. I have a client, not client, my friend's friend. Okay, one day asked me, he want to upgrade to a house, but he don't know whether he should do it or not because blah 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 blah. Then first and foremost, I check with him one thing. Hey, bro, your house, what loan you are taking? He say bank loan, HDB. He say bank loan. Then I ask you one thing. This bank loan, you pay how many years already? You got refinance or not? He tell me he has been using the same loan package for the last 15 years, Last 15 years. Then I shake my head. When he went home and opened the latest letter, he never opened one. When he went home and opened up the latest letter, because after a certain X amount of years, right, it will be floating rate. And when it's floating rate, when the bank loan is floating rate, banks will pray hard that you don't open letter one. You know how much was his interest amount? Jason, you may guess?
I really don't know.
Before interest rate now, this thing happened last year, This thing happened last year. This interest rate is 4.2%. And the worst part is he don't know Gong Gong pay this interest for how long already. Right? It's crazy, 4.2% is crazy. That's why I urge everybody, please, if you are taking bank loan, you please go and check your bank letters on. Always read your emails. Always read the bank letters. If not, you're gonna suffer. Okay, can tonight really ACCEDE too long already. Tonight 1 hour plus. Last few shows we only do for 40 something minutes only. This one really talk too much. Okay, anyway, yes, thank you all so much for staying with us, and I hope that what Jason and myself shared with you has been helpful and will bring you to a better position. Okay, yes, Jason, anything to say to our dear friends before we call it a night?
So catch us on our next show. When's our next show?
Yes, Suncore. Wait, come, I have a look. 15的月亮。brother, it's 6月，不是5月。
6月。
初一，不是5月，你也是乱了啦。
Yeah, because we are approaching July already. I still thinking it's yes.
Yeah，
Yeah.
明天初二我要拜土地公啊。OK，yes，our 6月15啊 is on 13th of July. It's a Wednesday again. Okay, so come, my friend. I let you choose. Let me show you the list. La 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 la. Which one you want?
Have you covered Yishun Sembawang?
Haven't.
Haven't.
Let's do Yishun Sembawang because Yishun just sold $40 million kopitiam.
Huh? Really? I didn't know. I know Tampines one.
No, last week, yeah.
Huh?
Tampines sold a 41 million kopitiam, right?
Yeah.
2 or 3 days later, Yishun sold a 40 million kopitiam.
Oh my gosh, I must go and see where's the location.
Yeah, I really want to see it. And I think they are xiao. But anyway, they have money. I cannot comment on people's purchase. I think they are power. Power. Okay. What Okay lah, can lah. So on the 13th, we will be covering District 27, Yishun Sembawang. Okay, so for those of you who are interested in Yishun Sembawang, Yishun Tanah, you all should know, right? Yishun Tanah, the home ground of our president. Okay, Yishun. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching tonight. I hope that what we have shared is again useful and you like what you have heard. If you have any other questions, do PM us. Okay, do PM us. And at the same time, please be prudent. Please be prudent. Okay, don't buy because of your want. Buy because of your needs, and buy within your power. Times are not going to get better in the next few months. Because it's 不是说 market 不好 it's too unstable already based on the interest. Okay, so please take note. Okay, yes, Jason, like closing speech.
So I hope you guys actually learned something from today or from any of our shows. So please help us like and share so that more people will benefit. We are not your typical property agent. We are not your typical feng shui master. So yeah, so we hope to spread the knowledge, the love around, so you guys will benefit. Yeah.
Okay, Ken. So thank you all so much. Have a good night. We'll see you in the next show. Daddy Property Chef here. I'm Joel. Let's make you do well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.